best friend.
What's going on, guys? Today I just want to discuss, should LaMelo Ball be eligible for college basketball? This was a big talking point of Ball in the Family Season 4, Episode 15. So I just kind of wanted to discuss it with you guys, hear what other people had to say, and let's get into it. So like I said, this was kind of a big talking point in Ball in the Family, or this last Ball in the Family episode. They several times talked about LaMelo, his recruiting process, what he has to do in his recruiting process, just stuff like that. They show, college scouts watching him at practice, stuff like that, just typical recruiting stuff. And they, mentioned several times about how, they're trying to get him eligible, or trying to see if he's going to be eligible. And like I said, that was just kind of a key part of the episode. Now, one thing that I noticed in this episode was they never mentioned that he wasn't a pro. They mentioned that he played in Lithuania. They never said anything about his compensation. What they kept saying is that he's a normal kid. He just wants to play ball. He's going to sell out crowds. He's going to do all this and that. But they never mentioned that he wasn't paid in Lithuania, which I think is kind of suspicious, because obviously if you're talking about his time in Lithuania, they would have said, LaMelo was never paid in Lithuania. He was never a pro. This player did the same thing. This player, because there are players that have played in pro leagues, but were never paid, and then have college eligibility. So I think if he wasn't paid, they would have mentioned that. And so I think that kind of just answers the question right there. If they're not going to come out and say that, he wasn't paid. I know they've said it in other interviews, but this is their biggest platform, probably gets the most views. Why not come out on the show and set the record straight that, he wasn't paid? And they didn't do that. So for me, that kind of just closes the case. Makes he was probably paid in some form, compensated some way that they know the NCAA isn't going to accept. And so that's why they kind of went more on the tangent of, well, he's just a normal kid. He's playing like every other kid, stuff like that. So for me, that kind of closes the case. But I guess some people still think, he should be eligible. And that's when they kind of mentioned him selling out arenas. He's going to sell out arenas. He's going to bring people in the stands. He's going to win, stuff like that. And I have no doubt that he's going to do that. And that's where I thought maybe the NCAA would, maybe suspend him, make him pay back, money. I know they can do stuff like that. And I thought maybe they'd do that because obviously the NCAA just saw what Zion Williamson did for the NCAA and how much money he brought in for them. And LaMelo, last I checked, still had more, Instagram, Twitter followers than Zion. So I think, obviously letting LaMelo into college would bring in a lot of money for the NCAA. So, I thought maybe they'd sneak a way to get him, eligible, or at least, like I said, suspend him, then get him eligible. But obviously, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Did Ball in the Family do a good job of, showing that LaMelo should be eligible, or did they kind of just duck around the topic like I kind of think they did? Leave your thoughts down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about the situation, because it is, an interesting situation. And like I said, it looks like LaMelo isn't going to be eligible to play. So yeah, leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys later.